Alright, in this video I want to show how to use the Excel function called unique. And in this example, what I want to do is basically find which neighborhoods are included in my data set. So this is a relatively small data set, so I could see that I have 3 different neighborhoods included here. I have Queens, Brooklyn, and Towson. But if you had imagined you could have a much larger data set, you might not be able to see all the different neighborhoods that were included, and so that's why the Excel function unique could be really helpful for you. So to do that, I'm going to make another table over here, and I'm going to write equals unique. Okay. Once you see Excel start to try to guess what your function is, you can actually just click on it. That makes sure that you didn't misspell anything there. And then you see we need array is our first thing that Excel is asking us that we need. Array is just where your data is. So click, drag, and select all your data. The second 2 arguments in this function, you see those brackets around them, which means that they are optional. We don't need to fill those in if we don't want to, and right now we don't need them. So there's just additional things you can do with this function unique. But right now, to create this list of distinct neighborhoods that we have in our data set, this is all I need to do. So I'll press enter, and we see them there. Okay, another thing I might be interested in doing now that I have this list is counting them. Okay, so I might want to count how often does Queens occur in our data set. So to do that, I'm going to write count if. I'm going to open parentheses, and the range is going to be again from my where the neighborhood data is, and then the criteria for this first one is going to be Queens here. Okay. And then press enter. All right, I can do the same thing for Brooklyn, count if, and I can highlight my data and then parentheses or comma and then write Brooklyn. Okay. Now if you had a long list of neighborhoods, you might not want to type this in every time to count. So instead, another way I could do this is I could put $signs in front of where the data is. Okay, so $sign in front of B, $sign in front of 2. That basically locks in that cell reference. $sign in front of B and $sign in front of B2021, and then leave this to not have a $sign so that it does not get locked in. Okay, and then if I get my cursor to look like a cross, I can click and drag, and you can see that automatically fills in the formula. Okay, so it's just a quicker way. If you had a long list of neighborhoods, you don't want to type that equation every time. You can do that using this locking of where the data is located, and then getting your cursor to look like that little cross, black cross, click and drag down. Okay, and we can make this look like a nice table. So there we have the different neighborhoods and the number of times they are showing up in our data set.